Hi there guys, it's Chris here with selfmadenewbie.com, and in this video we're going to go through the best drum machines currently out there today. Now I've tried to keep this list as comprehensive as possible, so no matter what you're looking for, there's definitely going to be something on this list for you, having narrowed it down from say my top 12 to my absolute top 5. So before we jump in, drop a like, subscribe, turn on that bell if you want to be updated with new videos. Okay, so I'm going to skip through any fluff. And as usual, just jump right into my recommendations, and if you want to confirm what they are in the description there. You can check out my list for the best pricing as well. All right, so diving right in, this is going to be my top pick. I'm not going to save the best to last. Let's just get into it. My favorite overall pick, and this is the Roland TR8S. And this is Roland's flagship drum machine, succeeding the enormously popular Roland TR8. And it's an improvement over the TR8 with a lot of new features, sound effects, and editing capabilities. This is going to provide incredible depth of effects that are added channel by channel. And with the TR8S, you get more than just drum sounds. You're going to get synth sounds and a lot more. This drum machine is really going to be, your full live production setup, especially for electronic music styles, for example. So some of my favorite features, the Roland's ACB drum sounds are included as standard. You've got the multi-channel USB audio, and the hands-on sequencing and live arrangement workflow are nice as well. The cons, I guess, some usability is compromised, because there are more features. And there isn't much room to save custom sequences either. This is also on the pricier side as well. Now, if you're wondering what the difference is between the TR8 and the TR8S, they do look different. The TR8S, bigger, more modern, extra knobs and buttons. It's also MIDI compatible, which means you can link it to other music equipment as well and match the tempo or record externally. So that is my favorite overall. Now moving on to my best budget pick, or one for beginners, and this is the Alesis SL16. This is one of the most known drum machines ever produced though for studios. It debuted in 1990, and this electronic drum machine has evolved in tandem with the electronic music scene. It is a classic. The sounds that are in the Alesis SL16 are very impressive, and it has a lot to choose from. It's seemingly basic and a simplistic drum machine, but it's been used for well over 27 years, and that speaks volumes for just how useful it is. So some of my favorite features are, it has decent sound for live performances. It's a simple and very portable drum machine, as you can see, and that also makes it very lightweight. The pattern handling, however, is a bit limited. The backlit screen is not there, and the velocity sensitive pads are also a little bit small as well. But if you're looking for something portable or you're a beginner, this is a great option. A special mention especially has to go out to the kick drum, snare, bass, and percussion, and all rhythms you can produce with this drum machine are really, really solid. Now the next one on my list is going to go to my recommendation for the best value, and this is the Artoria Drum Brute. So the Drum Brute Impact is an analog drum machine, and this is for beginners or even serious producers. It has a wonderful sequencer and a great variety of effects, as well as 17 totally distinct analog percussion instruments. A lot of connections on this as well, MIDI in and out, and 12 independent outputs. Just to name a few, so great for recording or mixing for a live performance. My favorite feature is the color option, which changes the color of each sound and the FM drum, and this means you may change it into a variety of other sounds. And of course, the master bus distortion roughens the sound out, and that's going to provide that distinctive brute sound. So some of my favorite features, it's an affordable analog drum machine. It has a superior user interface, and also I like the analog filter a lot. Individual outputs are connected through mini jacks, however. Some people might not like that, and I think some parameters also need a wider range, but for value, it's really hard to beat this one. The next one on my list is another budget-friendly option, and this is going to go to the Korg Volcker Beats. So this is a very versatile and accessible analog rhythm machine because it supports recording of up to 10 instruments, and it can be loaded as well with your own rhythm samples. So when creating sequences with the sounds on the Korg Volcker drum machine, you can easily tweak them with the onboard controls. You can also record those adjustments as well. as the stutter, speed changes, and layer on top of them. The sequencer steps though are a little bit limited. There is no USB connectivity, and the snare sound is considered a little bit inferior when compared to other drum machines with a similar price tag. Now this does have built-in speakers though with batteries inside, so you can easily take your music with you wherever you go, so it does make it still a great portable option. So that's one of the big pros I really like. It's also very easy to use, and again, this is another really affordable option as well. The cons: the sequencer steps are limited, as I said, no USB connection, and the snare sound compared to other similarly priced machines isn't as good. The next one on my list is going to go to my recommendation for the best splurge, or the best really premium option. And this is the Boss DR880. This was released in 2004. It's packed with a lot of drum sounds, percussion sounds, as well as bass, and all sounds deriving from the famed Boss SRX library. It has many different features, such as the groove modifier, which amplifies different triplet and groove feels to your sequence. Another big feature is the Easy Compose, which makes the process of programming very simple. And many guitars and bass players use the DR880 to simply plug their guitar into as well, directly into the drum machine, and play through the built-in Cosm Drive amp models and multi-effects. So some of the things I really like about this: very durable, has great sounds, and it's just an overall very high quality device. The cons are there's no memory inside the drum machine, so you can't load in your own samples, unfortunately. But if you're looking for solid sounds on a durable premium machine, this is definitely one of my recommendations. Alright guys, so hopefully there's something on that list for you, whether you're looking for something for beginners, something budget friendly, something portable, something high quality. Hopefully I've included everything there. If you have any questions though about any others, drop them in the comments below, and if you found value in this video, drop a like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Take care.